Hello and welcome back. My name is Shari. I've been practicing yoga for almost 20 years and teaching for almost 10. And sometimes it's just not possible to do yoga poses where you have to put any weight on your hands. I actually badly burnt the top of my hand and it's in a lot of pain. So I put this flow together for myself, but also for those of you who might be struggling with injuries or pain in that area, carpal tunnel, arthritis. This sequence is for you. So you don't really need any props to do this one. So join me on your mat and let's get started. All right, make your way to your easy seat. You can sit cross-legged or you can bring your feet out in front of you. You can also elevate your hips on a block if you struggle with hip or low back pain. And we're just gonna start by stacking the spine, relaxing the shoulders down the back. Go ahead, close your eyes if that's comfortable. I want you to take a nice long inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, let it go. Let's do that again, inhaling. Releasing. One more sighing breath. Gorgeous. Start to inhale through your nose and exhale out through your nose if possible. Starting to draw your attention to the body, to the breath. Just clicking into this present moment. When you're ready, we'll release one hand down towards the ground. Reach those fingertips out so that your arm is down alongside you, but nice and straight. And then you're just going to tip your head away from that long arm. You're gonna feel a really nice stretch here in the side of your neck. And then you can add on. You can bring your other hand up and over and lightly rest it on your head. Just the gentle weight of your hand will intensify the stretch. You don't really need to push here. Drop back into that breath. Keep lengthening up through the spine. Exhale, release the hand away. Inhale, stack your head back up onto your neck. And then let's switch. Other hand reaches out alongside you, right on those fingertips. And then start to drop your head towards your opposite shoulder. One side may or may not be tighter than the other. And then if you feel like you need it, you can bring a hand up, softly place it on your head. 5 full breaths here. On an exhale, release the hand, and then inhale, stack your head back up onto your neck, nice and slow. Just take a moment here with your eyes closed and feel into your body. Nice deep breaths. Beautiful, blinking eyes open whenever you're ready. We're gonna make our way into a seated twist. On an inhale, I want you to reach your arms up, pulling your low belly, lift up through your heart. Exhale, twist to one side. One hand's gonna come behind you, you're high up on your fingertips. Other hand's gonna come to the knee. Inhale, stack the vertebra, lift the chest. Exhale, maybe you press your hand into your knee to get a little leverage as you twist through the spine. Keep those shoulders nice and relaxed. Soften your jaw and your tongue. Lengthening through the crown of the head. One more big inhale here. Exhale, gently release, come all the way back to center. Let's take the other side. Inhaling, reaching up through the fingertips and the heart. Exhaling, twisting, one hand behind the body, one hand on the knee. Inhaling, stacking the spine. Exhale, twisting deeply, maybe even gazing behind you. You can think of the spine like a spiral staircase. So starting from the base of your spine, just imagine your vertebra twisting around this beautiful spiral staircase, ending with your nose turned towards the back of the room. One more big inhale. Exhale, release, come back to center. We'll take some seated cat-cows here so that we're not bearing weight on our wrists in a traditional cat-cow. Hands on the knees. On your inhale, you're gonna pull your heart forward, squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your chin and look up. On your exhale, slide your fingertips forward, pull your belly button back as you release your chin towards your chest. Nice big rounding in the upper back. Inhaling, lifting and squeezing shoulder blades. Those fingertips might naturally draw back. And then exhale, slide them forward, rounding. Few more, follow the pace of your breath. Last one. Lovely. Inhale to stack the vertebra one at a time. Head is the last thing to rise. Perfect. I'm going to turn so that I'm the long way on my mat here. We'll do a quick chest and shoulder opener. Let's interlace our fingers behind us. Start to snuggle our shoulder blades together, and then on an inhale, pull the hands down towards the ground as you lift the heart and squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhaling. Exhale to release. Roll your shoulders a couple of times. Both directions. And then roll them down the back so we're sitting up nice and tall. Go ahead, extend those legs long out in front of you. You can scoot your cheeks to the side here, find those sit bones. Soft bend in those knees if you need to. For some of you, you might have to have a lot of bend in those knees. What's more important is that we're lifting up tall through the spine. Even in this position, you're already in a forward bend. If you were to imagine yourself standing, your body's in this L shape. So thinking about that and keeping the back nice and flat, we're gonna inhale, lift the heart here, and then just spider walk those fingers forward. Again, micro bend in the knees so we're not locking out. Ankles are flexed here so that we're activating our hamstrings. I'm gonna keep pulling my heart forward rather than using my hands to try to yank myself forward. So I'm folding from the hip points and I'm getting deeper by slowly working my chest forward. Getting a really intense hamstring stretch here. So it just goes to show you don't have to have your nose or your forehead collapsed onto your knees. That's just over exaggeration. It's not really helping or doing anything. This is much more effective to have the shoulders back, the heart lifted, lengthen the spine. A few more breaths here. Beautiful. Inhaling, start to walk those fingertips back. We're gonna lay on down, so scooch down your mat so that the back of your head is not hanging off the edge of your mat, and then hug your knees into your chest. And this will just help relieve any low back pressure or pain. Maybe you rock side to side. Go Couple breaths, knees to chest pose. Perfect. Go ahead, release the feet down towards the floor. We're going to take our hip opener here, the wrist-free version, which is our figure 4 pose. So you're going to crisscross one ankle onto the opposite knee. Flex that ankle deeply, keeping your patella in place. Maybe this is enough. Maybe you use one hand and softly press that knee out. You're looking for this external rotation right here. Maybe you come up onto the tippy toes of the other foot and walk that knee in closer to get a deeper stretch. For some of you, maybe you have the room to grab either behind the thigh or on top of the shin, and then just draw the knee in towards the chest to get a really, really deep stretch. Think about tucking your chin so the back of your neck stays long here. Breathing. And then this bottom ankle, it's kind of normal to want to flex it. You don't need to, it's not necessary. This one can just dangle and hang out. It's the top one you want to think about flexing. Couple more breaths here. And exhale, go ahead, release the feet back down to the ground, and then let's windshield wiper our knees from side to side a few times. Loosen up those hips, relax the low back. And then reset, feet hips width apart, and then let's crisscross, opposite foot. All right, and then see how the side feels. Maybe you need more, maybe you need less. Wherever you are, we're flexing top ankle and looking for this external rotation by using our inner thigh muscles to send the knee away from the body, and then find the level of deepness that's gonna work for you on this side. Take a nice long inhale once you're there, and then exhale, soften into your body. Surrender to the stretch. Relax the muscles of your face. Couple more breaths here. Beautiful. Gently releasing soles of the feet to the ground. And whenever you're ready, let's windshield wiper those knees from side to side. Beautiful. You can either turn yourself over to one side and press yourself up, or just gently rock yourself all the way up and over. Go ahead, sweep those legs behind you. Make your way onto your belly. And then from here, go ahead and come onto your forearms. We're looking to stack the elbows underneath our shoulders, palms on the ground. And then you've got a couple of options as we make our way into our Sphinx pose. You can be more active by pressing your feet into the ground and feeling your quads lift up off the ground a little bit as you press into those forearms and lift your chest. Or you can take the more passive stance, bringing big toes to touch and just letting your heels gently fall out to the side. I'm going to take the chill version today, really just focusing more on the low back and chest opening that's happening here. Close your eyes, soften into it. Couple more breaths. in your Sphinx pose. Beautiful. Blinking eyes open. Let's all make our way back to our feet in line with our legs. And then you're going to bend into one knee and you're going to turn the opposite forearm to face in to give yourself a little bit of a kickstand here. Go ahead, reach one hand back behind you and then just grab a hold of either the top of the foot or the ankle, whatever you can. And we're coming into our deep quad stretch here. So start to pull the heel in towards the booty. Maybe you slide the foot into the crook of the elbow for a deeper stretch. You might really have to push down to find whichever one works for you. And then on the opposite case, for some of you, grabbing the foot might not be easy. If you have a sweater or a little strap nearby or a scarf, you can always loop it over the top of your foot, something to keep in mind. I'm going to gently release the foot so that I don't catapult it back. Beautiful. Come back onto the forearms. And let's go other side. Bend into the knee. Turn the opposite arm in just a little bit so we have a more stable base. Reach on back. And then remember, we're either grabbing top of the foot. You can flex the ankle and grab the elbow. Or maybe you slide the foot into the crook of the elbow. I'm keeping my heart lifted here. And I'm rolling my shoulder back so that I get a natural rotation of the shoulder. One more big inhale here. And exhale, I'm gently releasing that foot back. Beautiful. Go ahead, press into the hands so that we can come up and make our way into a child's pose. Now you can have your knees together and roll the shoulders forward if that feels good. For some of you, you might need to take knees wide apart and then sink your heart down in between the thighs. Up to you. Let's take a moment here to be soft and easy. And then whenever you're ready, you're just going to roll on up, sit off to one side, come back to our easy seat right where we started. Let's take a moment of stillness. Closing your eyes here, you can bring your hands onto your knees. Palms can be up or down. Just let everything be soft and still. Perfect. We're going to take a round of lion's breath just to wake ourselves up so we can move into the rest of our day here. If it's nighttime for you and you're winding down, you can skip this part. All we're going to do is take a nice long inhale through our nose. On the exhale, open your eyes, stick your tongue out, and exhale out the mouth. That's it. Nice big inhale. And release, let it go. Thank you so much for being here. Please let me know how this went for you. And if you like this style of hands-free yoga, I'm always happy to do more. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye.